Alright guys, welcome back to another episode for our Heavy Rain Let's Play. And we're hopping on board Scott Shelby. Looks like we are getting down to the wire. We're about what is that? What did that say? 4.8 inches? 4.48 inches of rain.
Lord?
I'm sorry, Scott.
You should have listened to me, Mr. Shelby. I told you to drop the investigation.
Your son is a serial killer. How many people does he have to kill before you turn him in?
Gordy has his faults, but he's still my son. You have no children, Mr. Shelby. You can't possibly understand. You leave me no choice. Your investigation is over. For good.
Shit, son. You are underwater.
Lauren! Shit.
Time to get out.
Goddamn fool. Nothing's gonna work if I don't switch on that ignition.
Better hurry. You're gonna fucking drown. Oh, you fucked that up. Don't drop that too.
Oh, God damn it. Oh, God damn it.
Oh shit. You just left her to die? Oh no. You're a horrible human being. You busted out the window and just left her. Scott Shelby's a beast though, just fucking doesn't die. He's mad. He is fucking angry. Someone just released the fucking Hulk. Look at him. He does not look like a man to be fucking toyed with. If you do not kill Scott Shelby, your life is over. Oh god, he's just... Yep. Yep. Go, Scotty boy. Oh god. He just got shot, dude. Jesus.
Stay back! Don't come near me, or I'll shoot!
Fucking asshole.
Please, don't. Oh!
Bastard! Lauren is dead! You fucking killed her!
Stop! Stop! I beg you!
Your idiot son killed all those kids, didn't he? He's the origami killer.
No! No! He's innocent! He's not a killer! Not a killer! Oh! Oh! Oh!
You're a fucking liar. Now tell me the truth.
No! No, please! Don't hurt me!
Last chance.
I don't know! I swear! I don't know anything! Oh! Oh! Stop! Stop! I beg you. I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything. Gordy always wanted his fun, you know. He wanted to be like the origami killer. He kidnapped that kid and he held him under the water for a little too long. It was an accident. An unfortunate accident. He just wanted to play. He told me everything. He was crying. He was so sorry for what had happened. Whatever he did, Gordy is my son. No one will miss him.
What?
That boy, Gordy killed. No one will miss him. Just street trash, like so many others.
You disgusting pile of shit. And what about John Shepard? Why did you put flowers on his grave?
I own the construction site where he died. I never forgot. I've been putting flowers on his grave for 30 years.
John had a twin brother. What happened to him?
I don't know. He was adopted, I think. His mother should know. Her name is Anne. Anne Shepard. That girl, Lauren, she was just a whore. You'll forget her in no time. Come on, work for me, Shelby. I'll pay you well. You'll be able to have all the girls you want.
Never say her name again. You hear me? Never.
My heart! My heart! Quickly! I need my pills.
Motherfucker about to die.
In that drawer, there.
You're gonna save this bitch? What is wrong with you?
Thank you. You saved my life.
I already regret it.
He's just a fucking badass. Just get on his level. Gommel. Gommel, gommel, gommel. Gossel. Gossel, gossel, gossel. Get on Scott's level. Yeah, she's cute. You have earned a trophy. Kind-hearted. That's what she said. One more inch to go. One more inch to go.
Hello, I'm looking for Anne Shepard's room.
Please sign the visitor's book. Are you a member of the family?
Yeah, you could say that.
Oh, she'll be pleased to have a visitor. No one ever comes to see her. With the Alzheimer's,
must be a
she has
rude
trouble
old bitch.
remembering things, but it'll still please her.
Just the meanest woman.
It's room 19
Or
at the
she
end
just
of
has
the
no
corridor.
family.
Thank you.
She's probably a sweet old granny. Maybe she's not even a granny. Maybe she has no grandkids. What a creeper. What you doing, bro? You gotta change your camera angle so you can look at the doors. She's just got a badonkadonk. I say that every time I see her.
Hello, Mrs. Shepard.
Yes.
Is it time for my pills already?
No, Mrs. Shepard,
They're never on time with my pills. I don't know what they do here. In the other hospital, they were always on time. But here,
I came to talk about your son, Mrs. Shepard.
my son? I have no son.
Crazy old bat.
Your other son, Mrs. Shepard, John's twin brother. What was his name?
What other son? I have no other son. I never had any children.
You had a son named John, and John had a twin brother.
Nick.
Do you have my pills? It's time for my pills.
I know what happened at Carnaby Square. Do you remember?
Carnaby Square. I think I used to live there a long time ago. We didn't have much money at the time, you know. We had to make do with very little.
I think your son is in trouble, Mrs. Shepard. He's done some terrible things. I need to find him. Do you understand?
Terrible things you're telling me. He never came to see me, can you believe it? In 10 years, never. No one forgets their mother, do they?
Try to remember, Mrs. Shepard. John's twin brother was placed with a foster family after the accident. What was the name of the foster family?
I asked them for a television, you know. They said I didn't have enough money. It's a pity. I'm fond of television.
Do you remember John?
My Johnny. He is a good little boy, you know.
She just got done saying how she doesn't
Mrs.
have any
Shepard,
kids.
your
This
son
woman
may
is
be
all over the
linked to a
fucking
series
place.
of murders.
She is
Perhaps
nuts.
you have some information that could help the investigation.
Are you a new nurse? Where are my pills?
Of course.
I love origami, but that's not my favorite one.
Which one would be her favorite one? The dog. He always has the dog in his hand. Always. It's that motherfucking dog.
Oh, you know how to do these little dogs too. My children loved origami. I taught them how to do it. John loved the little dogs. He always wanted to call them Max. Max, Max, Max. All dogs with the same name. I was wasting my time telling him they couldn't all have the same name. But he always wanted his paper dogs Max. It's funny, isn't it?
It's not funny, you're just a fucking crazy old lady. Gotta.
Did you make these origami figures?
My little paper animals. They played with them for hours. I showed my boys how to make them, you know.
Yes, your boys, Mrs. Shepherd. John and... what was your other son's name again?
My other son? I only had one son. My little Johnny.
She just hates you. She just does not want to answer your fucking question. She looks like she needs some sleep. I guess Ethan took up her last night. Oh.
Seems to be working. She's remembering stuff. Gotta find something else to show her. Are these your children, Mrs. Shepherd? John and his brother? Is that them?
They're good little boys. Their father never looked after them. Always drinking. They didn't have an easy life, you know.
You don't seem to get many flowers, Mrs. Shepherd.
No, but I love them. My son knows that I love flowers. I know he'll bring me some.
Ding! Jeff has an idea.
Does Mrs. Shepherd ever talk about her past?
It's not all very clear to her now. Sometimes she'll remember the oddest things, though. I suppose if she sees something that reminds her of her past.
Does she get many visitors?
She's been here for 10 years, and you're the first.
10 years, one
Did
visitor.
she ever mention her sons?
10
Sons?
years.
Well, she often mentions John.
That is the longest fucking
I
time.
think he drowned.
Does she ever
Without
talk about her other
seeing
son?
someone that you know.
I didn't know she had another one.
Like,
I've never
I
heard
can't
her
even
mention it.
imagine that.
Sometimes,
Like, I
if
see
you show
people I
her
know
things,
every day.
It seems to trigger a memory from her past.
Most of the
You
day,
might get it to
you know?
remember.
Thanks for the advice.
Whoever can go 10 years without seeing someone they know, then they're a fucking champion. They're just seriously a champion. You can't just steal flowers from other people. Jeff. You can't just steal flowers. Okay, maybe that's some other old ladies and she has to have a certain amount to be happy and you just stole her happiness. We don't have shit to save. She's just a reporter. She's just trying to look for the scoop. She's not trying to help anybody but herself with a fatty paycheck and a nice ass.
What a lovely orchid. My sons loved orchids. We used to grow them in the back. When John died, I laid orchids on his grave. I cried when they told me. I'd already lost one of my children, and now they were taking away another one, you understand.
The foster family, Mrs. Shepherd. What was the name of the foster family that adopted John's brother?
They were really very nice people. I met them, you know. In the beginning, I used to go and see my little boy. And then I got sick and I couldn't go any longer. Perhaps he thought I'd forgotten him. He must have thought I didn't love him anymore.
His name, Mrs. Shepherd.
Probably just didn't want to see a crazy old bat.
But I loved him.
I'm just kidding. She looks
If
like a
you
sweet
only
old
knew
granny.
how much
I'd
I
love her.
missed him.
Please, Anne. His name. What was his name?
Come closer.
Not even gonna fucking tell you. That is some bullshit. Just a motherfucker. Just the worst type of bullshit ever. Crazy old granny lets the secret slip, and you're not even gonna get to find out who it was.